Hello traders and welcome to the London Forex Broadsheet's weekend wrap of the markets. The euro declined against the dollar for a fifth straight week. This is the first time that it's happened in over 2 years. Mr. Trichet's view that quarter 3 will be particularly weak is apparently still resonating, perhaps because it implies a greater rate of contraction for the quarter than what was seen during quarter 2. The euro closed the week with another losing day on Friday, adding to losses seen throughout the week. The 4-hour chart shows a steep decline and the pair continuing to test the channels of support. The cable continued to decline, although it looked to close about 1 cent above the daily low, which was made just as London began trading. That level correlated with support from September 2006. If a break occurs, it may open the way towards $1.80. Another dismal week for the pound as the cable lost another 70 pips on Friday. Economic reports from the UK continue to indicate the economy is heading for a recession. The weekly chart shows the pair has dropped almost 1,350 pips in the past 4 weeks. The Aussie declined in overnight trade, but successfully defended 86 cents on the dollar. The pair is set to post a 4th week of decline, a losing streak not seen since October 2006 after reaching a 25-year high just 1 month ago. The Aussie dropped approximately 60 pips on Friday as the pair continues to weaken. The dollar is strengthening and gold prices are dropping, causing the Australian dollar to come under heavy pressure. After taking almost 6 months to rise to the 98.50 level, the pair has dropped to 86.60 in the matter of weeks. The loonie looks set to make a weekly gain on the dollar after government reports showed that trade surplus widened and manufacturing shipments increased more than forecast. News that will likely temper speculation on the Bank of Canada making an interest rate cut at its September 3rd meeting. The pair dropped 45 pips on Friday, closing the week lower by 90 pips. The loonie has been moving higher systematically, as can be seen on the 4-hour chart, stair-stepping higher after retracing and testing recent resistance levels that have now become support. Swissy also looks set to complete a 5th week of declines against the dollar, a run which has seen it lose 9.6% in value to the greenback. The pair closed the week higher by more than 100 pips after rising 40 pips on Friday. As can be seen on the daily chart, the pair is now running into areas that have provided strong resistance in the past. The yen looks to finish the week with a very slight decline, as the S&P is also looking to close the week at virtually where it started. The pair is moving higher and is doing so very methodically. The daily chart shows the pair trading in ranges for a while, coming back to test support areas before moving higher into the channel. The pair gained approximately 80 pips on Friday and closed the week slightly higher. On the upcoming economic calendar, we have no top-tier releases scheduled for Sunday. And on Monday, the top-tier releases will be the RBA meeting minutes at 21:30 out of Australia, and the overnight call rate from Japan, which is to be announced. In Asian equities, the Nikkei rose 62 points or 0.48% to close at 13,019. The Australian S&P ASX traded flat, closing at 49.81. In European stocks, the UK FTSE rose 48 points or 0.9% to close at 54.97, while the German DAX gained 20 points or 0.31% to close at 64.42. On Wall Street, at the close of floor trading on the New York Stock Exchange, the Dow was at 11,659 after gaining 43 points or 0.38%. The S&P closed at 1298, up 5 points or 0.41%, while the Nasdaq finished trading at 2452 with a loss of 1 point or 0.05%. Crude oil for September delivery fell $1.24 or 1.1% to close at $113.77 a barrel on continued speculation that global demand for the commodity will slow as more economies contract. Gold futures for December delivery fell $22 or 2.8% to close at $792 an ounce. Gold had its biggest weekly decline in 25 years on speculation that inflation will cool as economic growth slows. Overall, the dollar gained in overnight trading as oil continued to trade lower, although price was reversed once London began trading. Europe was on holiday for the Assumption, so trade desks were apparently able to move price a bit easier in thinner conditions. Profit-taking on recent moves was likely the factor that played into the 5-hour reversal, although there is no reason to believe in a change in trend. This concludes the London Forex Broadsheet's weekend wrap of the markets. We appreciate you making us part of your trading day, and hope that you have a fantastic weekend.
All contents of the LFB are for informational purposes only and should not be used as a replacement for research by an individual investor, trader, or licensed investment professional. Neither the LFB nor any of its affiliates shall be liable for any errors, omissions, or for any actions taken in response to the information contained herein. We hereby make no representations or warranties regarding the accuracy of any information contained in this broadcast or on our site. Forex market trading involves special risks and may not be suitable for everyone. Each investor or trader should assess their financial situation and risk tolerance before proceeding. Copyright 2007, LFB Services, LLC. All rights reserved.